Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna lie down on our backs. Feet about hips width distance apart, arms nice and long by your sides. And let's just start with those small pelvic tilts. So you're gonna pull the pubic bone towards your face, and then you're gonna relax. You're gonna press the waistband of your pants down into the floor, and then release. So see if you can make the belly turn on first. I want the belly to do this little firing action, and we're not going high. You're not even gonna let the waistband come off the floor to start with. Just maybe like 3 more like this. So even though the belly is what's starting this movement, I want you to feel your glutes at the end of the movement as you push into your feet just a little bit. All right, we're gonna start to roll up a little higher, just to the bottom ribs. So you're gonna peel up just till your bottom ribs wanna come off, and then you're gonna go right back down. So now maybe just the pelvis hovers, and you can feel your glutes fire up at the top of that movement, and back down. See if you can keep your ribs heavy on the floor. Your knees are parallel, your toes are pointed forward. Good, let's start to take it a little higher. So now we're gonna roll up to the shoulder blades. All the way up, and then all the way back down. So we're going for that kind of more of a Pilates bridge, where you don't feel like your ribs are thrusting to the ceiling, but it feels more like you're tucking an imaginary tail through your legs, and you're getting long from the front of your body to your knees, right? So I want to feel like from my shoulders to my knees, I've got this really long line, and I'm reaching my knees towards my toe side of the mat. Now I really want you to try to round on your way up and round on your way down so that you feel like each vertebrae gets imprinted before the one below it. And then on your way up, you feel like each vertebrae lifts before the one above it. Give me just 2 more like this. There's 2. Looking for spinal movement here. Last one. We're gonna hold it up at the top. Good. Knees should be about hips width distance apart. Press into your hands. Draw the front ribs in. Lift your hips. Or your bottom to be squeezing and your pubic bone towards your belly button. Squeeze the knees together and apart. Together, apart. You should start to feel those inner thighs. Keep those ribs down. Press into your hands. Relax your neck and jaw. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this little squeeze, little dip of the hip, and squeeze the butt up. No small, just a little hip squeeze, squeeze, little butt dips and lifts. There's 8, 7, 6, 5. Knees are squeezing together. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and separate the feet or the knees, and go ahead and pull back on the toes. So we've got the heels pressed into the floor. Same little lift and lower. Halfway down and up. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. You're just gonna open your knees and then close your knees. So you're kind of pivoting on those heels, and now you're taking the knees wider than hips width distance, and then all the way to tap. So they're kind of butterflying open, closed, open, closed. I want you to feel your outer glutes turn on as you rotate the knees wide, and then feel the inner thighs squeeze them back together. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn those knees out, toes out, little lifts, lift, lift. Little squeezes. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn your toes back forward. Go ahead and come onto the balls of the feet. So now you're on your tippy toes. Good. Legs are still hips width distance apart. Squeezing the knees together. And then hips width distance. Squeeze the knees together. Hip width distance. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Remember that feeling of the pelvis tilting towards you. So your pubic bone's going towards your face. Hold this next one, knees together. Squeeze the hips up and up. We're on those toes. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take the legs back to hips distance. Lower the heels, lift the heels. Lower the heels, lift. Here's 8, 7, try to keep your hips up, 6, and just the heels go up and down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, slow roll all the way down. Good, slide your feet towards center. And now we're gonna just take this right leg and point it up towards the ceiling. So you just got your left heel down or left foot flat on the floor. And we're gonna peel all the way up, all the way down. All the way up and down. You probably won't feel like you go very high, and that's okay. We're just trying to flatten out that crease in the left hip. Lift it all the way up and down. Can we keep the hips level for this? Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Hold this one up. You're gonna dip your right hip towards the floor, turn your right toes out. They're gonna lower and lift. So my hip is rotated so that the right hip is lower than the left. And I'm lifting my right leg with my inner thigh. So my toes are turned out to the side. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the hip back up. So now you got right hip and left hip level. And then we're just going to take this last little bit of bending the right knee in, sending it across the room, picking it up. In, out, up. In, out, up. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Roll it back down. Switch your feet. So right foot's in the center. Left leg goes straight up. You want to give that hamstring a little stretch. Just a little tug towards you. Toes point up to the ceiling. We're going to lift all the way up, all the way down. Up, down. So watch, these ribs are going to stay tight together. We're keeping this long line from the shoulders to the hip. We're just eliminating the crease in that right hip at the top of the movement. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. All right, because we're gonna dip the left hip to the side. My right knee is still pointing forward, but now my toes on the left leg are rotated out. I'm gonna lower it down, lift it up. Should feel like I'm lifting from my inner thigh. Steady the core and pelvis here. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level out the hips. Get your left hip up. You're going to bend the left knee in, send it across the room, take it up. In, out, up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Get that right knee to point forward. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Bend the knees, place both feet down on the floor, slow roll down. Hug the right leg in. We're going to give that right leg a little stretch to the hamstring. Good. Give both knees a little hug. Let's go ahead and bring the hands behind the head. On your exhale, curling the head and shoulders up. We're just gonna take right leg out across the room, left leg out, both knees in. Right leg out, left leg out, both in. Right, left, both in. Here's 2. One more on the right. Good, let's go left side first. Left leg goes out, right leg goes out. Both legs come in. Left leg, right leg, both in. Here's 3. Try to get the shoulder blades up. 2. Try to pull your belly in towards your spine. Last one. Both legs. And in. Out. And in. Here's 8. 7. 6. Every time your legs come in, curl a little higher. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it here. You're going to take your legs straight up to the ceiling. We're just going to open, close. As you open, you're going to close and lift your chest. Open, close, lift the chest. Open, lift. 7. 6. Elbows are wide. 5. Head is relaxed. 4. Try to get those shoulder blades up. 3. 2. 1. Hold it here. Arms reach forward. You can lower your legs as far as you want to hold that belly in. And then we're going to reach side to side. Side to side. You have a little side crunch here. Here is 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And 1. Hold it here. Grab your thighs if you need to get your shoulders up again. Little reach right in the center. 10. 9. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Give your knees a little hug. All right, hands back behind your head. We're almost there. You're going to keep this left knee in. You're going to take your right leg out across the room. Flex the toes. Get your low back really nice and heavy on the floor. Okay, so try to keep that back there. Keep that left knee hugging in. And if you need to, you can hold on to your left knee if that becomes something you need. So can you tap your right heel towards the floor with a straight leg and then pick it up? Try not to let your back leave the floor. I want you to actively stretch the front of the hip there. So keep your back flat on the ground, keep your waistband heavy, press the heel down, and then right back to that neutral. Try not to bend, right? I don't want it to just be this. No tapping like that. You're going to keep legs straight and try to press it to the floor. Press it to the floor. Now, if your low back can't stay down, then only go as low as you can keep it there. But you can also, like I said, hold on to this left knee to see if you can get a little bit higher in the shoulders and keep your back in check. All right, last one. Hold that right heel to the floor. Now you're just going to take this left leg, straighten it up, and down. Keep that right heel pressing down, straightening and bending this left leg. Now we're going to add a twist. As you straighten, rotate, bend. Rotate, bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, hold it here. Little reach of that right arm across that left leg. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Whew. So if that right heel going to the floor makes your back arch and you have to bend your leg a little bit, go ahead. But I want you to feel that leg have to work to press that heel down. It shouldn't be easy. All right, hands behind the head, other side. Keep that right knee tucked into the chest, nice and close. Left leg's gonna go out across the room. It's gonna go low. We're gonna try to tap the floor, pick it up. Tap the floor, pick it up. Ideally, I'm not changing the position of my spine. It's staying pretty still here. Again, try not to bend your knee. See if you can keep the leg straight. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that left heel down on the floor. Press it into the ground. Extend the right leg up and bend. Up and bend. Here's where we have the twist. 10, 9. You don't have to straighten the right leg all the way. Just get it as long as you can get. Try not to rotate your left toes out. Keep them pointing up. There's 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this up, hold it up. Reach the left hand. Little pulse and reach, pulse and reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring the knees in. Give them that little hug. Let's go to that happy baby. Let the low back get nice and flat on the floor. You can rock back and forth from side to side on it there. If you can't grab your feet, you can always grab your calves or the back of your thighs. Good. Knees in the chest. Let's go ahead and roll up. Give yourself like 2 or 3 rolls just to feel some spine hit the ground. Try to see if you can make that low back hit the ground. Good, last one. Nice. Roll it over onto your hands and knees. Let's just get a couple of circles here with the shoulders. So you're making nice big shoulder circles. Hands are on the floor. Palms are about shoulder width distance apart. Shoulder blades are moving up and down the back, even a little wide, and together. One more this way. Go in reverse. So remember, this isn't just that head bobbing up and down. It's really the arm bones moving around in that shoulder joint and the shoulder blades gliding around on the ribs. Okay, a few more here. Last one. Good. All right, reach down and grab one of your weights. I'm going to turn so you can see, because we're going to take arm and knee opposite to the sides of the room and down. I'm keeping my right knee bent. Sorry, I got my right knee moving and my left hand has the weight. So left hand, right knee. Ready? Here we go. Taking it wide and down. Wide, down. I'm going to try and stay right in the center. So resist letting your left hip pop out to the side. Let's go for 7. Try not to lift with your neck. 6. Soften your elbow and pick up from the back of the shoulder. 5. Check in with your right arm. 4. Get it out of your ear. 3. 2. Last one, we're going to hold this up. Hold it up. Can you bend the elbow and then straighten it and kick the leg straight? Elbow bends, knee bends, straighten it out. Bend, straighten. Kicking that leg straight out to the side of the room. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Watch where your head is. Don't let it drop. 2. Hold it up, hold it up. Little lift, little lift. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switch it to the right hand. Roll that wrist around if that got tired. Maybe just pull it in, pull the palm in towards your forearm. Stretch. All right, right hand gets the weight. Left knee is going to do the lifting. So we're going to go out and down. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, pull your belly up, 2, cinch your waist, hold it here, elbow bends, leg kicks, arm straightens, bend, straighten. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, check your left shoulder, get it out of your ear, 5, 4, last one, hold it out, little pulse, up, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Put that weight down, put it back towards the front of your mat, put your palms flat on the floor, walk your knees back, bring your hands forward, and just let your chest drop to the ground. Pull your belly away from your thighs, let your forehead rest on the floor. So your butt's up over your knees. See if you can press into your palms, turn your forearms up towards the ceiling. Armpits are hugging in towards each other. Give me one more breath here. Good job. Go ahead and walk those hands back. They're gonna go nice and wide for some push-ups on our knees. Okay, so heels are gonna hug in. Hands are about the width of your mat. Chest is gonna go forward, and that tail is gonna anchor towards your heels. All right, we're gonna go all the way down, all the way up. So if you need to adjust your hands, take them wide. I want you to feel like that wrist is kind of right under your elbows when you're in that bent position. Relax your neck. And I want you to see if you can try to fire up some of the muscles that are around your rib cage at your bra line. So thinking of from here, pushing from those muscles rather than just your chest. So can you fire those up as you go down and up? Resisting on the way down and helping engage on the way up. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold it low, do your little pulse. Little pulse. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight arms back. And again, pressing into the palms, lowering your chest, let your forehead rest on the ground. Good. All the way back forward, all the way onto your belly. We're gonna come into that Sphinx pose. You're just gonna place your elbows under your shoulders, your forearms are parallel on the floor. And I want you to feel like your shoulder heads can roll back, the tops of your feet are pressing down, your pubic bone is down, but your belly button is lifting away from the floor. So your belly button's hugging up, and then drag your elbows back, your chest through your arms. Let your head just rest over your shoulders. Give me just 2 more breaths here. So you should be actively feeling like your elbows are drawing energetically back, right? They're not gonna lift up, but they're just pulling back. Last one, all the way down. Arms are gonna reach back, pinkies are up to the ceiling. Go ahead and lift the legs here if that feels okay on the low back. And we're just gonna lift the pinkies up and down. Lift the arms up and down. If you wanna put weights in your hands for these, you can. I find this to be a little too much with weights, so it's up to you. But we're just lifting those hands above the hips to the hips. Above the hips to the hips. Legs are floating, inner thighs are lifting. Let's go ahead and add the legs. So as the hands come up, legs come up. Down, up. Doesn't have to be huge. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold everything up, take it out, in, in. So just a few inches out, few inches in. Feel everything squeeze to center. Here we go, 7, neck can be long, 6, look down at the floor, 5, get those arms up, 4, 3, 2, hold it in, squeeze, and relax. Good job. Come back to all fours. Hands are under the shoulders, tuck those toes, and just hover the knees. This is where we're just gonna move those hips back over your heels, back over the shoulders. Hips go back and forward. Shoulders move back and over the wrists. Here we go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your hips back here, little pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, shins stay low to the ground, parallel to the floor, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly start to lift the hips towards downward facing dog, pedal the feet. Press those hands forward like you're trying to stretch out your mat. And just switching your legs, bending one knee, straightening the other. And then switching, bending the opposite knee, straightening the other leg. One more time, switch. One more time, switch. Good. All right, right leg's gonna go up and back. Look forward. Go ahead and bring that knee to the chest and then step it right between your hands. So we're in this nice long lunge here. Check your feet. Make sure they are about hips width distance apart. Go ahead and reach for your hand weights, get them close by, grab them. So again, you want to set up your feet so that you know you've got some balance here. Now I want you to get long in your spine. Pick up your belly off your thighs, and then just hover the hands enough so you feel that right sit bone turn on. So your right hip is hugging in, right sit bone is starting to turn on, and now I've got my chest feeling like it's lifted up a little more than parallel to the floor. Good. Just take those arms straight back towards your heel, and then you're going to come upright and take your arms forward. Bend your back knee. I'm going to straighten my left leg. Arms are going to pick up. I'm going to bend my left knee, and my arms are going to go forward. Back, forward. Back, forward. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself upright. So that left knee is bent and that shin should feel parallel to the floor. We're going to take our arms wide and together. Wide, together. If you can add a little pulse, we're going to go down and up. Little pulse down and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, bend the elbows. We're going straight up and down. All the way up, all the way down. If you want to tap the left knee to the floor, go ahead, or you can just hover. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Start to hinge forward. Hold those weights out in front of you. Only going to a point you start to feel that work in the back. Holding, reaching. Good. Bend that front knee. Place those weights down. Place your hands down. Step back to plank. Good. Just holding here. Chest is forward. Nice long tail. Hold. Lower the knees. Chaturanga push-ups. You can always bend your knees, bring your heels towards your bottom. We're going to tap those ribs with the elbows and press back up. Here's 5, 4, keep your chest nice and broad. 3, 2, 1. Press it back, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal those feet. Left leg can inhale up and back. Look between your hands. Left knee bends into your chest and try to step it all the way forward using your belly. Check your feet, get them about the width of your hips so you've got some balance to work with. Reach down, grab your weights. All right, same thing on this side. We're gonna push down into the feet just so you feel that left glute turn on, and then start to hover your hands. We're only going about halfway up. I want you to feel like your upper body is pretty parallel to the ground. Your right heel is reaching back, and now take those hands back. Shoulders are open and broad in front. Good, and then we're gonna come up, bend the right knee, and straighten. Hands go back. Up, back, up, back. Try to watch where your head is. If you feel like your chin is really far in front of you, pull your ears back. See if you can stay low in elevation and just bend and extend that leg. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back upright. Right knee is bent, shins parallel to the ground. Open, close. Open, close. There's 8. If you want to add that little lower lift, 7, lower lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to bring those hands to your shoulders. We're going to go up, down. All the way up in the legs, down. You want to tap the knee, go ahead. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your legs straight. Arms out in front. Start to hinge just a little bit. Just turn on the back. Hold. And good. Bend the knee. Place the weights. Hands down. Step it back. We're just going to hold here. Chest is forward. Tail is heavy towards your heels. Inner thighs are lifting up. Right hand's going to come to the center. We're just going to open to the side. So my right hand's down, left hand's on my hip. Doing a little dip, lift, lift. If you want to lift your left arm, you can. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left hand in the middle, right hand at the hip or up. Little lower lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands back down. Look forward, lower the knees. Chaturanga push-up, elbow bend, straighten. Bend, straighten. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Hold it low. Squeeze those elbows in. Just hold. And then to the floor. Reach those arms out in front. Move the weights if they're in your way. Pinkies on the ground. Thumbs up to the ceiling. And I'm just going to let my forehead rest on the floor. Now, can you keep your feet down and just lift your arms up? I want you to see if you can pick your hands up an inch or 2 off the ground. Now you're going to turn your palms to face the floor and squeeze your elbows in by your ribs. And then you're going to turn the palms back to face each other and reach the hands forward. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Palms face the floor, elbows squeeze into your ribs. Keep the hands hovering. Reach forward, turn the thumbs up to the ceiling. Keep your head down, keep your feet down, do just a few more like this. Here's 2. 1, hold the elbows in, palms face the floor. Pick up the head and chest. And now you're just lifting the hands. Can the elbows go down as the hands lift up? So I want you to feel like this is externally rotating the arm bone. Elbows go down, hands and forearms come up. So it's more like a door on a hinge. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach those hands back, lift your legs. Bend your knees. Can you reach for your ankles? If you can't grab them, just keep reaching back. If you got them, start to kick the feet into the hands. And release. Both hands down. Press back to your knees. Child's pose for a moment. Take a deep breath. Good. Palms face the floor. Tuck the toes. Lift it up. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet for a moment. All right, right leg's gonna go up and back. Bring it towards that right elbow. Hold it there. Just see if you can hold the knee to the elbow. Squeeze it up. Give me one more breath. Good. Step it between your hands. Turn your left heel towards the floor. We're gonna come up, warrior 2. So grab your weights, sorry. Never where I want them. All right, so just holding this warrior 2 position. Palms are gonna face the ceiling. Elbows are gonna hug into your ribs and get yourself nice and low. We're gonna extend the arms out and in, out, and in. Here's 8, 7. Watch your right knee is going forward towards your second toe. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Just turn the palms down, up, down, up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the palms face up. Bring it forward and out. Forward and out. We'll go 8, 7. Get a little lower in your legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the weights together. Squeeze them together. Little lift. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna place your weights down, turn on your toes so that you're facing forward, and now we're gonna hook this left elbow onto that right knee. So I got my left elbow hooked, and I'm gonna hold my hand in this kind of prayer position over to the right. Now, if this is too much, you can always put your hand on the floor, that left hand on the floor, or on a block. Okay, so this is gonna be the most challenging, is with the hands together, and you're turning towards your right knee. Now hug your right hip in, get yourself nice and strong in that right leg, because we're gonna get all the weight in the right foot. Look down at something that's not moving, and then from here, we're gonna pick that left foot up, and we're gonna bring it to tap the back of your right knee. So it's gonna come in, tap, and then step back. Tap, step back. So again, you can always place a hand down if you need to. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold it here? Hold that tap. Again, you can always place the left hand down, but we're still turning towards the right. And now we're just gonna bend, little pulse on that right leg. Little pulse. Little pulse. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot all the way back. Just open that right arm up to the ceiling, get a little twist. Good job, both hands down. Step it back, shake it out. Downward facing dog, pedal the feet. One more side. Left leg comes up and back. Hug and squeeze that knee to the elbow. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Give just a couple of breaths. Good. Step that left foot between the hands. We're going to warrior two again. So, left toes point forward, left knee points forward, right toes angle towards the corner of your mat. Hips are gonna lower. We're gonna grab those weights again. Palms are gonna face up, elbows are in. Let's take it out, in. There's 8, get lower, 7. Feel those legs supporting you, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, palms down, palms up. 8, 7, get that left knee bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, palms face the ceiling. Breathe in, out, in, out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze of the hands together. This time we're going to bend the elbows. Little pulse up, up, up. Squeeze those weights together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and place the weights down. Pivot on the ball of that right foot. Now again, my elbow's going to hook over this left knee. So I've got my right elbow hooked over my left knee. I'm going to hook prayer position. That's too much. And you come to a block on the floor. Okay, hold it here. Get all the weight in the left foot. You're going to bring that right leg to tap and step back. Tap and tap back. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, look down at something that's not moving. 4 to help with your balance. 3, 2, hold the knee here, little pulse on the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it all the way back. You can just place this right hand on the floor, open up. Good job, both hands down. Step that left foot back. Look forward in your plank. Good, last little plank here. Let's come on to the forearms. Chest is forward. Now we're just gonna do our knee taps. Tap the knee, alternating. Make sure you get your chest pulling through the hands, tail tilting towards your heels. Nice long low back. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Good job. So back on hands and knees. Grab this weight, put it in that left knee crease. Squeeze the heel in towards your butt. Take the knee to the chest. And up. In, up. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little pulse up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're going to stamp your foot on the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway down, so it meets the right knee, and up. Halfway down, and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Last little pulse. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Switch it. Right weight Or knee in the right. Weight in the right knee is what I want to say there. Squeeze the heel into your butt. Take the knee to the chest. And all the way in, all the way up. Now try not to sway your back here. So as my heel comes up, nothing's changing about my low back. I'm resisting it with my abs so it stays nice and still. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway down, up, halfway down, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Last little pulse. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. All right, real quick. One more ab. Take your weights into your hands. Just one more little set here. Nice and quick. Turn your palms to face the floor. Your knees can be bent. You're going to tuck and roll yourself back towards the waistband of your hands. Keep your belly drawn in. We're going to twist, thumbs to the ceiling, pull back. Rotate, palms face the floor, punch forward. Elbows pull back, thumbs up. Punch forward, thumbs in. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it still, back an inch, up an inch. Just holding the arms, relax your neck. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold yourself low, elbows bend wide, punch forward. Bend wide, punch forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that 90-degree bend at the elbow, take it down, up, flex your feet. Maybe we can take those knees up, down, 8, you can always drop the feet. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If you can, hold those legs up. Turn those palms to face each other. Up, down. Last set. Up, down. You can hold the legs here. You can take them out, in, 8, 7. Last little push. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Put those weights down. Roll onto your back. Give your knees a hug. Just a little simple twist. Take your hips over to the left. Drop your knees over to the right. Slow down your breath. Bring your knees back up. Move your hips over to the right. Drop your knees over to the left. Back to center. Roll yourself up. Let's get one last little bit of stretch here. We're going to take those legs nice and wide. First, just walk your hands forward. So you're going to get a little stretch in your thighs. Toes point up to the ceiling. You can always bring your hands behind you if your pelvis doesn't tilt forward with your hands coming forward. Bend your right knee in, up and over towards that left leg. Big breath into that right rib cage. Get up. Other side. Right leg's out, reaching up and over towards that right leg. Left knee is bent in. Try to open towards the ceiling. All right. Great work, guys.